on Penarth Pier, chilling with the dog, with a beautiful view. I'll show you what we're looking at. Here's a bit of a wet day. Let's show you what we're looking at. Absolutely beautiful.
Chew it. Yeah, you're right.
So we're in Ely's Park, River Park, something like that. Looks like some place Kermit would go, but let's have a look at the view then. And we're back to where it all started 7 years ago. Delivered some of the dog's last bits and bobs, and yeah, good deed of the day done. If you're in Bridgend, go to the Dogs Trust, because yeah, they're wicked people. So, ooh, good morning, Vietnam. Well, just woken up, and today is the 17th, and that means it's St. Patrick's Day, one of my favourite days of the year, because it's an excuse to have creamy fucking pints. Bash. Right, let's go get this day sorted then. Gotta be every morning. If you know me well, I'm of her life, please. Well, just got back from my outing. Absolutely sweating, beautiful weather. Let's get back in, make some food. Let's get on with the day. Oh, and just like that, he's back home. I'm absolutely sweating. Whew, mate. Hottest day of the year so far. Absolutely sweating my ass off. So yeah, for the rest of the day now, just gonna chill, wait until Kurt's finished work, figure out where he's going and what he's doing. We're gonna go meet up with him at some point, but right now, water. Oh, it's 100% needed. What a day. So, without further ado, let's go make some food. And after food, chill for a bit. And then go down the boozer for St. Paddy Day. And get absolutely fucking rattled, mates. That was shit, wasn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm slushed. I just got back home. It was a good little catch up. Kurt was there. I didn't want to film because it's like, you know, private life. Well, I think there was a few bits I might chuck in, I don't know. But yeah, I had a few guineas, had a few shots. St. Paddy Day, fuck, I'm dropping everything. See, I'm fucked. Yeah, it was a good little catch up. You two know who exactly you are if you're watching. It was fucking awesome. I walked back home, got myself a fat fucking bottle of Desperado. Is it alright? Is it alright? E-sound. I obviously mentioned saying like I'm doing this weight loss journey thing and it's just gone to shit. After this, as I said, when it's like not traditions, what's it called? When it's like celebrations, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna like have a vibe. I'm not cancelling out alcohol. You don't need alcohol to have fun. Drink responsibly, people. What am I talking about? See, I'm fucking slushed. I'm absolutely knackered. Anyway, fuck knows what's going on with the rest of this vlog. But I'm gonna chill with my Desperado, play a few games of Fortnite and that, just have a chill one. And yeah, back on track, fingers crossed. Oh, Nelly. So, second jog of the day. Went to Sainsbury's, gone a little snack in it. But went to go meet up with Kurt now. And yeah, man. Knackered, absolutely knackered. Bed's calling me. The shittiest thing is walking about. You can smell what other people are cooking. And it's like garlic bread or bacon or something. Start shit. The only thing that doesn't get old is walking around here and seeing the sunset or the sunrise. Never gets old. Okay, so this video has been quite short because there's not really been much to talk about or to show, because this month has been quite difficult, and quite frankly, yeah, there just hasn't been much going on. But we've got some things for next month's vlog, so we'll get into that momentarily. But before we do any of that, I just want to take my time to say the reason why this video is currently being recorded and just all different bits, and it's not quite proper and full this month, is because we lost our dog Meg on the 2nd of March, and currently of recording this right here, right now, and the video will probably be out today as well as I'm saying this now. It's the 2nd of April, so it's been a month, and it still doesn't feel right. Obviously, we're going to be consistent with these vlogs and try and do the weight loss journey and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to stop them. But this month especially has been quite hard, because usually when we go out for walks or we go out to places, we take the dog with us, or, you know, we'd go on little adventures and stuff like that. And because we're all in the mourning process at the moment, there hasn't been much this month. So apologies for that. It's a short video, but I'm still going to upload consistently. Like, I'm not going to give this up. So with that out of the way, I'm going to give a quick little recap on what has happened this month so far, and then I will give you lot what will be happening next month. What have I done this month? So I'm going to get my little book out, and we're going to show, and we're going to read. By the way, like, organisation to the max now. Literally every week, through the last couple of months, I've been writing things down just to say what I have done, what I've achieved, if I haven't achieved anything, you know, blah, 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 blah. I also do tick off the goals in case I have done those goals. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick little flick through over here. So, within the first week, as I got written down, it's, yeah, just the first week on the 2nd is obviously when we lost the dog, so it was a lot really hard to try and get out and do anything because my brain wasn't quite there. But we did as much as we possibly could. Obviously, at the start of the video, we went to, did I write it down? I didn't, but I think it was Penarth Pier. I think that's what it was. But we had a decent walk. It was a wet, sort of heavy day. Obviously, it will be at a seaside anyway. You're going to have a lot of water. But yeah, it was a decent day. And I believe, yes, counted on my Apple Watch for that week. If I tried to go out, it would be anywhere between 8,200, excuse me, to 10,000 within that week. Second week, I had a few appointments and stuff, and this is what I'm saying. I'm also a busy person off screen as well, so there's just bits and bobs that I can't film or I can film. Like, there's bits where I'm walking about and there's, like, for example, that pink blossom tree, and then later on you see in the video it's no longer there, it's all just gone. So I thought it was quite weird. It was literally like within a week it was all there, and then the week after it was just all gone. And I was like, whoa, that's like a glitch in the Matrix. Anyway, but those are little bits that I record when I'm on my journeys to appointments and stuff like that, just to show blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we did that. And yeah, I had to go out pretty much 4 times a week that week on the second week, gaining 9,750 steps to 11,900 steps, somewhere around those lines, for every day for the second week. Third week, went to go watch, oh my god, Hail Mary, which, just the proof, got the pin. I haven't done a movie review, but it was a good film. Like, if people are watching this and they also care about my movie reviews, then this is a small movie review. It was a really good film. Was it my usual cup of tea? Not really. I like my sci-fi, but when it's like all space and all that kind of stuff, related things, where it's all science and stuff, it's fine. But I like science fiction. I don't like, oh, we got to turn this knob to get it 180 degrees and then set off to a different. But the whole sci-fi with the alien thing and the like, yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. I'd give that film like a 7.5 out of 10. It was really good. Would I go watch it again in the cinema? No. Would I have watched it online, streaming, whatever? Possibly. I think it's one of those films that you'd watch at Christmas time when it's just on the TV. It's one of those films. Decent, really good. It's a good watch. I do recommend watching it. But I don't know, it felt quite long, so I swear it was like 3 hours. Did like the Beatles references with all the little catch-all things, being John, Paul, Ringo, and John. Did I say? Yeah, John, Paul, Ringo, George. Sorry. Anyway, so that week, yeah, went cinema. Got around, yet again, another like 7,000 to 10,000 steps within that week. And now, this week, currently recording, been out and about with friends, Kurt, went down Porthkerry, have a little walks. We also had St. Patrick's Day as well, which did record little bits, but I don't know whether I'll put them in this video because it's like private stuff at the same time. But we went, had a few drinks. It was a good time, which, this is what I'm saying, there's the highs and the lows to these vlogs, because it's like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, and then there's drinking stuff. For that week, it was between 6,500 steps to 8,900 steps, somewhere around those lines. And that is pretty much what happened this month, kept in the book. But this coming month now, April, which we're currently in as of recording this video, this little bit now, yeah, it's gonna go off. What is there to come for this month coming up now? So, this weekend, I will be going to Cardiff again, because funny enough, a month ago, while we were with the dog, we also went over to Ely Ways in Cardiff. And we went to that lake with the dog because we were just having a walk. And it was close to a place called the Pump House in Cardiff, which is an antique shop. And me and my brother and family, we enjoy going antique shopping because you can find some absolute gems. Case in point, Marvel Comics. Look at these Marvel Comics, and they're really good prices on them as well. So the plan is, the start of this video for next month, which for me is either tomorrow or on the weekend of recording this video, to go to Cardiff, go to Pump House. My brain isn't working today. And just look for finds to then bring back to do like a little haul thing and stuff like that. It's a bit of a laugh, but then at least there's footage I can record. It's a very quiet environment, so I can literally just record on end. And there's loads of videos on YouTube anyway, so they allow filming, so I know that. But anyway, regardless, let me just show you the absolute pulls that we got from this place. So a She-Hulk for £8. They are perfect condition. Not really a scratch on it, to be fair. The Savage She-Hulk from 1981. And at £8. Most of them are £8 to £8, £8. That's a bigger one, that. £5, £10. So altogether, you do the maths. I think it was like 31 quid for 5 comics. That is not bad. So yeah, She-Hulk was first find. We thought that was cool, and currently, as of recording this, we've got the Daredevil series going on right now. So it was kind of ironic how we went and we picked up 2 Daredevil magazines, which I still need to read these magazines. I've read the Iron Man one, which we'll get into momentarily. But The Man Without Fear, what time was this? June, it says. June sometime. And 1978 is the timing on these magazines. So that's even older than the She-Hulk. That is crazy. And then we have these 2, which I quite like. When we saw these, it was like, we must pick these up because these are the top. Like, those are like, oh, okay, we know these characters, but they're not that well loved. No. These are like well loved characters. So I'll just mention the Iron Man because, yeah, there it is, the Iron Man with Princess Python, which I did read this one. It was alright, it was pretty good. 6 pence back then, and it's a 5th of September issue from 1972. So that's the oldest out of all of them, and the most expensive one, because obviously, yeah, you know why. But it mentioned a lot of things about Doom. In fact, it is slightly open, so I thought, why not? Because Iron Man, right now, in the MCU, he's playing Doom, isn't he? So, let's try and, just for context, for you lot, so you don't think I'm lying, and the pages are brilliant. The pages are yellowed, but in decent condition. I don't know if you can see that. It literally says Doomed, and it has like this green figure character going in. Look at that. That looks like Doom. So, out of all Iron Man comics that we could have picked up, this was the only one that was in there, obviously. But out of all the different Iron Man themed comics, this year is Doomsday, where RDJ's playing Doom, which it's obviously he was also Iron Man. So it just makes it 10 times kind of more better, in my opinion. I was thinking, oh my god, out of all the chances I've picked up a comic that has relevancy to Doom and Iron Man in one comic. So it was pretty cool reading that. Didn't have Doom in it at all, but just even like the back of the racing stuff and all that, it's just like, wow, man. It was like, this is how comics used to be back in the 70s. Like, wow, man, it's so cool. A 2-in-1 mag of The Thing and the Avengers, which obviously Avengers Doomsday is coming out. We got the big Avengers movies, and then also the Fantastic Four is going to be a part of that film, and the Fantastic movie that came out a while back was a really good film. So I thought, pick that up. War in the Negative Zone. War in the Negative Zone. It's got Captain America, it's got Iron Man, it's got The Thing, it's got Vulture, it's got Hawkeye, I can see, it's got the Beast, it's pretty cool. Special double-sized issue. So, it's a bit of reading to do. But, there are things like that in this place, in the pub house in Cardiff. So that is one thing, which is probably like the cool thing, is going to an auction house and trying to an antique house rather, to try and find like items that could be worth something. Like those comics I've done double checks on. The Iron Man we bought for £10, but I've seen one sell for, I think, 40, but it was like a PS grade 10, so it obviously doesn't count. So it probably is worth just £10. But over there, you can literally see my comic selection over there. So it goes with my comics. So I do collect old school Marvel comics. Anyway, enough waffling. So that's one thing going on next month, which some point this week. But then that's also exercise because we've got a long fucking walk to get to the place. And that's another thing as well this month I want to try and do is write some sort of music, because that was one thing in my goals, was to make music. And I started and then I gave up. But I want to just try and make a song. I think that would be kind of cool to do. Other things consisted of this month. We've got the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the Super Galaxy Mario movie. Do we watch it and do like a movie review? I'm not too sure. I've also got a trim that day on the 3rd, so might go film some little bits of me getting a trim. Maybe do like a time lapse of me getting a trim. Maybe. Who knows? I did ask AI the other day, ChatGPT, to like do different hairstyles. I might just chuck them on the screen just for a laugh. But there's the skin fade with like the small top. I'm gonna go with that one because I usually get a fade and then this just to like that much, and then it's like no. I like it looking really short and neat and tidy, so I'm gonna go with that one. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the different hairstyles for a bit of a laugh. I hate mullets, and I've had about 2 people going, you should get a mullet, you look like a proper Aussie. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Then on the 24th of this coming month now, or this month we're in, is the Michael Jackson film, Michael, which I will probably go ahead and watch and see. But also on the same day, I'm wearing this, it's the Foo Fighters album, Your Favourite Toy, which we're going to get it on vinyl. We're going to, just have a Foo Fighter day. But what I'm thinking about doing on that day of the 23rd is to stay up until midnight, have my laptop, do a live stream where I like maybe just like, I don't know, at 11 p.m. at night, do a live stream and do like a Foo Fighters hour of like blind ranking, or do like a tier list of Foo Fighters albums or songs or something like that, just for a laugh. And then when it released, do a live reaction of my reaction of the album. I want to do that. That sounds a bit fun. What other bits and bobs are going on? Let me think. Might meet up with some people. Might try and get them on the vlog as well. I don't know. But we're going to end this video with obviously the weigh-in. Let's see whether I've lost weight, gained weight, the same. Let's just remind ourselves what that was. Let's go have a look now. Right, so we finished last month on 21.18, which, considering last month was a shorter month because of February only has 24 days. So, is this 24? Yeah, 24 days. My PlayStation's just having an overload at the moment. Yes, so 21.18 to beat. Well, to lose. I don't want to beat that score because then I'll be going up. All the same would be alright with me, because then at least it shows that I haven't done worse. I've done a lot of walking, so I want to say I'm either the same or lost a little bit. Let's go have a look, shall we? I swear to God, like, I know this is vertical, but I've got to take like this out for the microphone and stuff like that. And then I've also got to take it out of the gimbal over there for recording with. This phone might be the next Nokia, because I just literally just launched it halfway across the room. It fell on the floor. The amount of times this phone like falls on the floor is insane. And, famous last words, watch now, my phone will just, I'll walk outside now and it just explode. But this phone, honest to God, is the most indestructible phone the iPhone 11. That's how old this phone is. It's a beast, man. It's decent. You know, the camera quality is all right. It does the job. I can edit my videos on there. I'm trying to put the... Right. Here's another thing. Sidetrack. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, this phone, wicked. Sidetrack. What is this thing called? This fluffy thing on the top? Because when I was in my music tech during school, I've always called them a muff, a muffer, or the muffle. Alright? But that is generally what they're called, I believe. But obviously, there's the other reason and the other saying for that word. So a lot of people think I'm taking a mick. But no. Like, down in the comments down below, what is that thing called? It is definitely called a muffer, a muffle, a muff. It is. I'm not being rude. That is generally the name of it. So, back me up in the comments down below. Anyway, let's go and check my weigh-in. And your weigh-in for this month is, ladies and gentlemen, remember, 21.18. Oh, you know what? It's a touch more, but to me that's fine. Pretty much the same. As I said as well, this month has been a tough month because of the dog. So sometimes I'm staying inside, binge eating, binge drinking, or I'm just not getting out. So for this month, for just having a touch more than last month, and last month was shorter, that's fine with me. That is absolutely fine. But this month coming up now, back on the A game to try my best to lose a bit of that weight. Fingers crossed. Let's get it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are liking these videos, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe so you don't miss these monthly long fucking vlogs. And we'll see you lot next month. Pretty much the same time next month. See you guys in a bit. Ta-da.